Hello everybody, this is Lightus Nebula 9 coming back at you from the great state of Tennessee. Please don't mind the dirt and whatnot on the front of this Don't Tread on Me license plate that has been on the front of my truck. It's gotten dirty. I'm proud to show it off. Proud to show who I am. And I'm one of the 3% that this flag that's on this license plate, Don't Tread on Me, you know where that flag originally came from? The Marine Corps. The United States Marine Corps. This was their first flag. Oh yeah. You can bet your butt on that. Your bottom dollar. Your last cent. Whatever's in your pocket. That's it. Now the reason I'm coming at you with this video is because I've been seeing a lot of talk lately about people talking about arming teachers for the schools. Protect our children from the bad evil that roams the halls. Might get them. And I see people saying, well, we don't need to have armed teachers. There ain't no teacher in this school that I trust with a gun. None of them. Well, I'm telling you that these armed teachers, they're not just going to be given a gun and say, here you go. Go sit in your room. If any trouble comes along, you go ahead and use that gun. Because accidents can and will happen if you just give a gun to somebody that's not properly trained to use one. I know shooters they know how to handle a gun. But when something happens, they panic and don't know what to do. Because they've never been trained what to do. Or these teachers that are going to be armed and in schools, and that in some states are already armed and in school, in these classrooms, they have been trained on how to when one of these encounters come about, on what to do to stem the tide of the evil. And I'm all for arming teachers, because they will get the proper teaching, on how to use a firearm, when to use a firearm, and not just go into a panic and start spraying the room full of holes. No, sir. No, ma'am. They will do it correctly, and they will do it with the purpose of protecting those children that are in them halls, in them classrooms, on the premises. Yeah, I know. What about that teacher in Georgia? Had a gun. Fired a shot off in the classroom. Well, if you look at the news clip, the actual article and police report about that incident, you'll see that that teacher already had issues and was not supposed to have a firearm in that room or on his person. So you can throw that one right out the window, because that has no weight to stand. But these teachers that they're talking about arming and having there to prevent any more massacres in schools, those teachers will be trained in the proper use and all the proper training. So yeah, I say let's do it. Let's get them teachers armed. Let's have them taught everything that they can be taught. We're like, well, what about taxpayer dollar? What about that taxpayer money going to them and learning how to do all that? Man, we're sending our taxpayer money to countries that want to kill us. How about we quit doing that? And give that money that's aimed for them countries that want to kill the great demon, the great devil, America. And give it for the training. Or if not, if you don't want even that part, okay. I got some of you. I get you. Taxation's theft. I get it. Alright. Well, there can be volunteers. Some of the teachers can volunteer for the position. Have their background done and their training done. Okay. There can also be schools that do the firearms training, gun classes, that might even be able to donate their time to teach the teachers in the schools. Might even be like, come on, it's just an idea I'm going to throw out there, but what about the local sheriff's departments and police departments having classes? Or even yet, when they get these firearms, the police, the local city police and state police, the highway patrol, sheriff's department, stuff like that. When they get a drug bust or illegal firearms or something that people aren't supposed to have, like felons. You catch a felon with a gun, that gun's gone. Because a felon is not supposed to have a gun. And if a firearm is involved in an armed robbery or drugs, all that stuff. Okay, anyway. Those things are locked up in evidence. Well, how about once that evidence is gone through, and after the court and the subject is found guilty or not guilty? If found not guilty, then, give them back the gun. But if found guilty, like they do with their cars, if they confiscate the vehicle, what happens to that vehicle? They auction it off, right? Yeah, okay. So, that's what I'm trying to get at. Since they auction off vehicles and other holdings, then why not the same thing for firearms? Donate the firearms to the schools that need to arm their trained, full background teachers. Or, the background's been run on the teachers. So, Okay. And, then they will be the ones that have the firearm. Not every teacher. Not all teachers. And only that teacher will have access to the box that has the gun by fingerprints. Okay? That's just an idea. Just an idea on how you can arm these teachers and protect the hallways and classrooms and all that good stuff. Evil is in the heart of man and woman. The only way you're going to get rid of that evil is through the good Lord and His Son, Jesus Christ. And even then, you're still going to have temptations. And you are only going to be able to overpower them temptations is through the blood of Jesus Christ. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed day.